Hi there, it's Auntie. When last I was giving you a video in the dark. Just enjoy the sound of my beautiful soothing. I'm told I have a very soothing voice. Yeah. More importantly, I know I have a soothing spirit. Ideally, and you don't allow this life to get any better of me. And yeah, I'm all miserable and stuff. Actually leaving my office now. I finished lessons with my Timara. It was such a beautiful time as always. Yeah. I'm patient with them and they are patient with Auntie. I think we understand each other pretty well. And they're very excited about their Easter outing, of course, asking Auntie about it at every opportunity. Especially since they missed the last one. I'm excited too. With my children, learning together, discovering things together. Yeah, I want to go this way. I don't think. Oh wow. Well, they start anyhow, so I don't have to really worry so much about positioning the phone. So what's Auntie going to talk to you about? First, I'm going to tell you about lessons. Lessons was wonderful. I have like a backlog of things to upload and share. But lessons, I'm taking my time with it. Intentionally. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But today's lesson was lovely. We did some maths. Timara, she's very sharp in her maths. And we all know, as I keep saying, the children love maths and they don't so much love English, right? They really love their maths. That's perfectly fine. So we were working on her. We did some division, some factors, some patterns, yeah. And then she said she's been doing like mixed numbers. Changing mixed numbers into improper fractions. I guess in both directions, and then changing the improper fractions back to mixed numbers. So she wanted to do some of that. So of course Auntie had to let her do some of that for a couple of minutes. You don't always have to stick slavishly to a lesson plan. You know, if you find a child shows interest in something, encourage them, use it as an opportunity to help the child build confidence and feel good about the things that they are good about. So we did that. What else did we do? We did some composition exercises. Yeah. Where we're trying to come away from using like overused words. We don't want to be saying good and nice and, you know, those kind of things. So we looked at a photo. It was like a photo in a market, and we were trying to use strong action words to describe. So instead of saying talking, we might say quarreling or shouting, you know, something to convey more of the emotion, how the person was feeling and how the action was being done. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. What I'm getting at, when lessons was done now, we did our memory game too. I am going to church when I am taking, and Tamara has an excellent memory. I think we probably got up to about 12 words or more. Yeah, that was fun. Such a good score. She said she wanted to play a game with me. And you know what this game is? You have to do an action. We're both doing an action. Like we started as if we are moving. I do it and you can't even see my hands. We started as if, you know, we're stirring something in the bowl. So she's going to say, hello, Auntie Jessica. I'm stirring like cake batter or something. I'm stirring something in the bowl. What are you doing? And I have to think of what I might be doing and using the same probably say, well, I'm whisking an egg, you know? And then she's going to do another action, like, I'm dancing, what are you doing? And Auntie will find something to say. It was really interesting, and what that brought home to me, I guess going off from what Mary and I were talking about earlier too, like not judging a book by its cover, not you have to be careful how you interpret things, because things are not always as they seem. You might look at someone and think, well, this is what this person is doing, or this is the reason behind why they are doing this thing, and you could be so far from the truth. Oh yeah, Pothole City now. You could be so far out from the truth, you know. You have to really try to make an effort to look at things objectively, and I don't know if patiently would be the word, but not be too quick to assume. That was really interesting, an interesting game. We didn't even take 3 minutes on it, but it was such a revelation to me. And then as I was leaving, lessons with Timar was good too, you know. Timar, I don't know if he was sleepy, I don't know what was going on, but he participated quite well, you know. And of course, he's a child, and he's a sensitive boy, always very sensitive to different things going on in society and so on. So he's talking about people getting shot and, you know, his concerns about these things and so on. We had a nice lesson. So after lessons now, as I was leaving, I saw Makita, this is the mommy of Kedar and Neffy. We all know Neffy is the little one, very intelligent, very alert, has a lot of, as we would say, a lot of world sense, you know, a lot of understanding, very sweet girl, very loving. And Kedar, very intelligent boy as well. So she's their mom. So I just had a word with her and told her, you know, the tour is coming up, and I'll let her know that they can be included and come on the tour. She said, well, no problem. And then she said to me, your hair is growing so fast. It really has grown fast. Wow. It has really grown fast in a short space of time. And I told her about, yes, it's true. And she went on to say something like, before you know it, it will be something, you know. You will be, some term she used, I don't remember what it is, but just making the point once again about how fast the hair is growing, you know. Probably it will soon be down my back or something. And what I took away from that was like probably my word for the day. I would have shared how I could share something else earlier in the week too, but let me keep it here. Let me stay focused for now. When she told me about the hair growing so fast, I thought to myself as I was driving coming along, you know what, and everyone has been saying this, and I love it, right? And I usually tell them, yeah, that's how my hair is, and it's the good energy, who I got going into my hair now, and so on. But you know the real reason why my hair is growing so well? Because I'm mostly leaving my hair in its natural state. I'm not disturbing it very often. When I say disturbing it, I'm not even going like to the loctician very often, but I don't like a lot of tension in my hair. I'm not even going to the loctician too often to get it you know, like relock. I will look tidy with the parts and so on. I last had that done early January. I'm gonna go and do that again probably like late May. Yeah. And I said to myself, I am growing, my hair is growing quickly because I'm basically letting nature take its course. Oh Lord, poor Betsy. Let's see if I can slow down with these holes. Basically letting nature take its course and not disturbing the hair too much. Yes, I wash it. You know, I have things I will use my castor oil. Ideally, I want to be using my rosemary. I don't do these things as often as I would like, but yeah, I have things I use for the hair, and I care for the hair. I massage, I talk with my hair. Yeah, I talk with my whole body. But aside from that, which is wonderful, the main reason, no one can tell me different, that my hair is growing so quickly is because I am not disturbing it or interfering with it. And I want to be able to say, you know where I'm going. I want to be able to look at myself and say, Auntie, the main reason why you are growing in your life generally as a person in all aspects is because you are once again allowing nature to have its course, allowing things to flow, allowing God to have his way in your life. Yes, you are doing what you need to do when you need to do it, but at the same time you are not forcing things in your life. You are being open and you are flowing and allowing things to unfold in your life. Even when you don't always see the bigger picture, you don't always see like where the road is leading, you are trusting the process. And as always, I know I call them downloads, spiritual downloads. That was not a download, or that was not a word for Auntie alone. That was a word of encouragement for somebody or some bodies out there. Trust the process. Don't always be too hasty. I know we get impatient. You know, don't always worry too much, especially try as much as you can not to be comparing yourself to others, and allowing your own journey to unfold. Allow yourself to grow. Allow your hair to grow. And nurture yourself. Get to understand what your own body needs, likes, responds to. Using the same hair example, there might be other persons now who their hair would thrive because they are constantly doing things to the hair, right? Or doing a lot of maintenance, whether it's self-maintenance or going to professionals and so on, and their hair would thrive because of that. But that's not the case with me. Yeah, so it's the goodness from the inside out. And it is the goodness of having faith in the good plans that God has for my life. I can't even fathom the wonderful plans, the wonderful things, the awesome things He has in store for me. Sometimes I just reflect on how far I have come. And in the same breath I tell myself, and you're barely but scraping the surface, Auntie. There you go, getting goosebumps. Yeah, that's honestly how I feel. And I want to be able to stay focused on that and remind myself about that on the not so good days. I always try to be transparent. Don't be thinking that because Auntie has this bubbly personality that Auntie feels good all the time. Auntie has her frustrating days, her days when she feels helpless, her days, when she's trying to hurry along the process. Rather, as I said, than surrendering and being open. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to wish you for me it's a wonderful night. But wherever you are, a wonderful morning, a wonderful day. I wish nothing but the best for you in this moment and for the journey ahead. Okay? But love you lots. Oh, and the third thing from this evening, as always, once again, we would be teaching, and then the children would have little breaks. You need to go instead and get some water. Not that they don't actually need these things, but it's like a way to get a little break in between the lessons. We always see it for what it is. That's fine. You need to go and get a little break, and with intention. I told myself when they are having their little breaks, do not pause the video as I was recording, but just sit. And I sit and continue to chat with you as I'm recording, or sit and just be in the silence, especially now that we've started doing lessons outside with them at the side of the house. I love it. Sit and enjoy the little chickens. Yeah, my husband's car is right behind there. That's why you see me looking back. Not that I can't manage to reverse my own driveway. Now the driveway, everything's small up now with the construction. Let me see if I can let you see me. If I can let you see me there. See me there? See me shining my light? See the light shining on me? Yeah, you gotta let that light shine. Alright. So God bless you. Be beautiful. Be blessed. Be true. Be patient. Be honest. Be genuine. Be true to yourself. Yeah. Let not your heart be troubled. Don't rush things. Alright. Alright. Love you. Bye bye.